This video is not about making super viral videos that are super hard to make on Instagram. Instead, it's about showing you how to get started creating consistent reels on Instagram and how to reap the rewards of that. Because, spoiler alert, we actually made $28,000 just from these views that we've done in the last couple of weeks. Let's get into it. So here's the deal. I put off creating reels on Instagram for the longest time because I was super worried that I was gonna have to dance and point or be super awkward, which I'm a generally awkward person to begin with. And I didn't even know how to use the reel editor. So I just felt really stuck and I put off creating reels for a really long time because of that. Maybe you can relate. If so, I get it. That's where I was. To be really honest with you, right? Because this is a safe space. Because I have a ton of followers on other accounts, right? I have 150,000 people on my Facebook group. I have 200,000 people on my email list. I'm considered an expert in my field when it comes to getting clients. I was that much more worried about sucking and not looking like I knew what I was doing. So I really held myself back for a long time because I was embarrassed. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But then one day I just woke up and I'm like, you know what I do is every single day in my Get Clients Now program, I teach my students that done is better than perfect and that you're not going to be good at things right away and that you just need to get out there and do it. And so I realized that I was being a little bit of a hypocrite, right? I was saying done is better than perfect, just get out there. And I was holding myself back in this area. I wasn't doing what I need to do in this area. And so I want to show you what the first reel I made looks like, okay? And we're all friends here, so I just want to show you what this looks like. And by the way, spoiler alert, it gets worse before it gets better. I think our first reel was published on April 19th. It is now May 20th. So it's been exactly 31 days, if I did that right. So it's been basically 30 days. It's basically been a month, and I want to show you how it looked like. This reel, as you can see, it ended up doing quite well. It has, if we look at the insights, almost 13,000 views, which is not typical. Most of my reels don't have that. So we'll show you some of the other ones. It has 133 saves, 41 shares. Pretty nice. Now I'm going to nitpick a couple things here and show you what I didn't like about it. I didn't like that you could see the ring light. I felt that was kind of amateur. I think the audio sucks. We don't have that playing. The lights look funky. There's blind things hanging down. The lighting, I think, is incorrect. It's a very backlit, which I don't think looks very good. So there's a lot of things that I don't love, but it's out there. So we did one every single day for a week. Here's the crazy thing. It gets worse, okay? Don't even know how. Could not have replicated this. Don't even know how we made it worse. Look at the lighting on these things. I feel like I look like an alien from outer space. It's cut off on a lot of these. Then we slowly start to get better. So let me show you this third round, right? So we film these in batches of 7, by the way, in case you're wondering. It's pretty obvious. You can kind of tell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So let me show you these, okay? These kind of starting to look better, right? At least the lighting is good. The audio still sucks, but we're starting to add pictures onto the reels and it's starting to look better. But if we zoom in really closely, you can see that the filter we used to film these on has specks on my face. So we're still kind of riding the struggle bus, right? But if we go over here to the reels, the actual reel section, you can see, and I scroll down, I'm collecting thousands of views, right? Every single day, thousands of views. Now we get to this one, which I think was even I really liked, right?
Stop posting when you feel like you have something to say or you feel like it.
Right? So these are starting to look pretty good. Audio still could use some work, but we're still doing it. We're still growing. We're slowly improving. Then we get to the last batch, which I think is starting to turn out really nice. It's starting to look good. The lighting's looking good. We're figuring out things. My hair looked really good that day. We're starting to figure out the camera angles. We zoom in. There's no weird flex. Now we're starting to look really, really good. And here's the thing. When we sat down, so this has been a month, which I didn't even realize this had been a month. If you look at these independently, you can see that they're not dramatic amounts of views, right? Some of them are you can see here, this one had 7,000. I got a big boost with the one that had 13,000. But the average, if we were to average all this out, it's 3,000 views per reel or 4,000 views per reel on a generous average. It's the fact that we did one every single day for 30 days in a row and didn't miss a day. That's what gave us the 109,000 views. The reason you clicked on this video and you're watching it is because you thought, oh my gosh, 109,000 views on a reel. I want to know how to do that. But it's not we did something terrifically talented. It's just my talking head, and at times part of my talking head, creating content that helps people solve their problems. It's not clever. I'm not doing trending sounds. There's so much room for improvement with these reels, but it's the consistency that got me to 109,000 views. And let me show you some other things that I thought were interesting. Total views so far, Johnny and I calculated it before we filmed this YouTube video, it was 109,000 as of the time of filming. If you were to go back now, probably a lot more because you know how it goes, you get more views over time. We're not even counting, mind you, all the views we're getting on YouTube Shorts, which is why we created those in the first place. It helps us get more YouTube views. So we're gonna put the screenshot up here, and that says our channel earned, I think it was like 87% more views or 75% more views because of the shorts that we were putting out. So if we only look at this from an Instagram angle, we got 109,000 views. We haven't even counted the YouTube Shorts views. It's the same content on 2 different platforms. Second thing that I thought was very interesting to share is that we've gotten 14 new clients from doing just these Instagram reels. We have a ton of leads and a ton of stuff on YouTube as well that we haven't even gotten to touch yet. But just from Instagram alone, we've gotten 14 extra clients this month from it, which created an extra $28,000 in revenue from something we had never done before that was done very imperfectly. And so the moral of the story, the takeaway from all of this is that done truly is better than perfect. I didn't want to publish those reels, especially in week 2 when the lighting was funky, it was overexposed. I felt like my skin looked very yellow. It was just embarrassing. To be honest, it was embarrassing, especially because these YouTube videos look so good. The quality of most of our video production is amazing. But these were not done by Johnny, just for the record. These were done very much on my iPhone. And so it's a different level of quality than we were used to. And I didn't want to post it, but I teach that done is better than perfect. And I wanted to be truthful to what I teach. Now, if you want a little bit of help, you need a little bit of ideas, you need that little bit of extra hand holding to get you started so you can actually have it be done and not perfect, you should totally download this Instagram Content Lab. It's a bunch of ideas, a bunch of templates, a bunch of support and tools and resources and templates for you to use to get started creating content on Instagram. It's super helpful. It's really inexpensive. Our students rave about it. It gets really, really, really good reviews. And it's, in my opinion, well worth the money because of what you get and how much time it saves you. So check that out. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it and found it helpful and you're ready to start doing things and not being worried about it being perfect, give it a like, subscribe to see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.